Hey everybody, it's Zoe Belcher. It is January 12th and we are on day 12 of our winter warm up here. Good day. I was up on weight, which I told you I might be because of the salts yesterday. So I was up to 202.4, not a big deal. Calorie wise, I did really well. I'm at 1291, so I'm under my calorie goal of 1440. I drank a ton of water today. I'm so excited. I was up to 9 cups today, and it's not even 9 o'clock yet. So I definitely have more water to be drinking. So I will probably hit my 10 cup today. So I'm super psyched about that. Hopefully, I'll be able to sleep tonight. Struggles for today. Really, the only struggle I had today was that I ate late. So, I don't like to eat dinner at 8 o'clock at night, but unfortunately, I had to be out during dinner time, and then Anastasia had dance. So by the time I got back here, got the baby to bed, late dinner. But it's okay because at least it was a good dinner. It was chicken burgers and um, green beans, so nothing terrible. Um, my successes were that I ate in calorie today, so I'm really happy with that. Today was Silas's first day back to daycare, so I got to walk on the treadmill, which I was really happy about. I really needed an energetic walk, so I got that in, and I'm feeling good today. Really feeling good about making progress here, so that's good. Um, you know, when I get on the treadmill, I really use that time to read. To be honest with you, I have a Nook, same thing, Kindle, all this, any kind of reader like that, so I can make the font bigger. And I just rest my Nook right up on my treadmill and actually use it to cover up my time so that I'm not sitting there watching the time, because that's one thing when I'm doing exercises where you can sit there and, whether it was when I used to use the elliptical or on the treadmill and I'm watching it counting up or down, I feel like I'm just dying. It's like, oh my God, I've only been on here 2 minutes. Oh my God, I've only been on here 4 minutes. By covering it up and doing something else, it helps me just walk and get the time to go by faster. If you're running, it probably is harder to read while you're running, but hey, maybe you can make the font big enough. I don't really know. I don't get much past 3 miles an hour because it's just, I have short little legs. After that, it's pretty much running for me, which is too hard on my knees. So there's a good tip for you if you can get on something like an elliptical or a stationary bike or a treadmill and you can do it, read and try to cover up your time so, that you're not looking at it constantly trying to see when it's time to get done. The other thing I was going to mention today is partner workouts. I'm not currently doing that, but for quite a while I used to do partner workouts where one of my friends would come over, or when I was at the gym, I had a friend that I would work out with at the gym, and we'd keep each other occupied, make it fun. Things like, when you do sit-ups, you'd put your feet up against each other and do sit-ups that way. Sit up with the medicine ball. So you sit up and you pass the medicine ball to your partner, who then does the sit up and passes it back to you. So you're really making that workout a game, a fun thing to do. Do that with your partner, with your friend, whoever's around. So that's just a thing to think about in workouts. And the other thing I wanted to mention was having a partner on your diet. In terms of that, like, my husband's not on a diet, but all of the food that I make, he will eat. I've done diets before where I have to make a special meal for me and then everybody else gets to eat something else. And I think that makes it harder for us to stick with it. For me, it's nice if I can make one meal that Matt and I will eat. Sometimes the kids will eat it. They're hit or miss, but they're kids, so that's kind of the way things are around here. It just makes it so much easier for me. Um, I think about times where, he's like, oh, I want to eat a cookie. Then I'm like, oh, well, I want to eat a cookie too. Well, if I'm like, hey, I'm going to have a salad, he's like, huh, I'd like to have a salad. So, kind of involving your whole family in your meal. And that way, everybody's eating together, everybody's getting healthier, because it's not only about diet in you and losing weight, but it's also about, making a healthier lifestyle for your family, especially if you have kids. You want to get them eating healthy so that they're not creating bad habits when they get older. I was probably, when I graduated high school, I was like 119 pounds. I could eat whatever I wanted, and I did. I created a bad habit because I ate whatever I wanted. Um, not to say that my parents cooked healthy meals, and it wasn't like we were a dessert family. We wouldn't have dessert every night. Um, but I picked up bad habits, drinking soda, drinking chocolate milk, doing, when I got out into college, I was not thinking about what I was eating. Yeah, pick up fast food. We all do that. But, if I had been more focused, I think, on how to eat healthier, then maybe when I got to college, I wouldn't have like pigged out as much and had a really hard time getting back on a healthy food track as an adult. I don't know. Hindsight's 2020, and I don't live in the past that way, but it's just something I think about, and so I'm conscious of that with the kids, trying to create a healthy habit for them in terms of eating as well. So those are my tips for you tonight. I'm gonna log out for tonight. I hope you guys have a great night. Keep an eye on the Facebook page because there is a new social media outlet called Blab, and I had Blab training today with Sandra, which was phenomenal, and I'm going to start doing Blabs. Not really sure if I'm going to do it tonight or tomorrow night, not tonight, but Wednesday night or Thursday night, but I will be blabbing. If you haven't heard of it, go to blab.im and sign up. It's free. That way you can maybe join us on our first blab. All right, guys, have a great night.